7:53, welcome back. Well, Election Day is coming up on November 3rd. And of course, if you want your voice to be heard, you need to make sure that you are registered to vote. Well, here with us this morning is Colorado Secretary of State Wayne Williams talking about how to register. Good morning. It's good to see you.
Tom, thanks for having me on the show today.
Thanks for coming down. Registering to vote used to be something that involved a little more complication, but now with our modern life, it's as simple as logging on, right?
It is. You can go to govotecolorado.com. In fact, while I was waiting, I was visiting with your 5 a.m. producer. He moved over the weekend.
Right.
And so we went to govotecolorado.com. We entered his information, Nick Young, and then filled out the other information, which I'm not showing here. But he was able to change his address right away and then got this friendly message saying within 2 minutes that your application's been sent and it's now been taken care of. And so it's a very easy process for someone. Just go to govotecolorado.com. You can change your address. You can, if you've moved, it's important to do that because ballots are mailed to a particular address. And then if you're newly registering, you can also do that online as well.
And those ballots are going to be sent to wherever they have you registered. So if you've moved, you need to tell them where you live and who you are, and then they'll get it to you.
That's right. And ballots don't forward. So it really is important to update your address. Go to govotecolorado.com. Today's National Voter Registration Day. We're encouraging people to do that.
Yeah, a lot of people around the country are always amazed at how many people don't vote or people who miss out on the opportunity to vote. But Colorado, on the other hand, has pretty good participation.
We actually have the third highest registration, the third highest voter turnout, but we have elections that a single vote can make a difference. In fact, 2 years ago in school board races in the county where I was clerk, there were 2 school board races decided by a single vote.
That's got to drive you nuts, though, when you hear people say, my vote doesn't matter, you know, what's the deal?
Your vote could very well make a huge difference. It's important to register, it's important to make sure your address is correct, and it's important to participate come October when those ballots are mailed out.
All right, if you're unregistered at this point, what does it take for you to register? What do you need to have on hand to make sure that you're legal and ready to sign up?
So if you've got a Colorado driver's license or a state-issued ID, you can do it right online at govotecolorado.com. If you don't have that information, you can get a paper application there. It can print out, you can then submit that, and there's instructions for doing that as well at govotecolorado.com.
All right, we have weeks to go before the election. Today's September 22nd. What is the time frame? I mean, people can register up until when?
You can register actually on Election Day and vote at that time, but if you want your ballot mailed to you, it's important to do that as quickly as possible because the clerks right now are preparing those mailings. In fact, last weekend the ballots went out to our military. They get their ballots a little bit ahead of time because of the distances involved in going to Afghanistan and places like that.
All elections are important, but this is what we call an off year. You're not expecting a big election, but you also want to make sure everything's running right as far as your registration, because next year is going to be a big one.
Well, for lots of people, the value of their home, their kids' education is determined by school boards. That's what we're electing this fall. There are key issues on the ballot in many cities and many counties, and so it really does have a huge impact. In fact, the chance of you having that impact is even bigger this election because there aren't quite as many people who might choose to vote.
And what's the website one more time?
govotecolorado.com.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Tom.
Colorado Secretary of State Wayne Williams on National Voter Registration Day. It's obviously something very important to everyone here in America. All right, Kim.
All right, good information. Still ahead on Daybreak this morning, the Pope will